In this video, I will be doing a Mario Kart Deluxe tracks tier list. I was gonna get through all the games and then do this one last, but I thought might as well get this one out of the way. I will do every game, I'm pretty sure. But let's get started. So, Mario Kart Stadium. This one, I'm gonna put in the C tier. It is just okay. It introduces you to everything new about the game, like the anti-gravity. Overall, just okay. Same with Water Park, just okay. Introduces you to underwater driving. Wasn't Mario 7, but the game could be new for people, so they introduced it here. Sweet Canyon, I'll put it in B tier. It's just okay, but I do like the candy theme that hasn't been done before. Swamp Ruins also B tier. I like the idea of exploring an abandoned, like, ruins. Pretty cool. Mario Circuit's C tier. The entire thing's in anti-gravity. It's kind of boring. It's pretty basic. Toad Harbor, I'll put it in B tier. It's just okay again. I do like the idea of going on a harbor, although that was kind of, well, not really, but sort of done with Daisy Circuit and Mario Kart Wii, but not really. Twisted Mansion, this one is, I'll put it in C tier. It's just okay. Basic horror track, like ghost track. Shy Guy Falls, first A tier. I really like the idea. It's like kind of like Choco Mountain in a way, but not really. I like Shy Guy Falls because, I mean, I like the idea of like going up and down a waterfall. Pretty cool. Dolphin Shoals has such good music. I'll put it in B tier. Just okay. It's pretty basic layout wise, but the music is really good. Electrodrome, that's A tier. Love the music on that one. Again, pretty basic layout, but pretty good music. Mount Wario, that's an A tier. There's some tracks that, in my opinion, I'll put it in S tier. Really good. There are tracks that I think are better than it, but Mount Wario is pretty cool. Cloud Top Cruise, that's an A tier. I like going in the clouds. It was kind of already done with Sky Garden, but it takes a completely different take on it. Where first you're going on the vine, then you go into the airship, then you go in a storm cloud, which is really cool. Bone Dry Dunes is F tier. It's boring and stupid and has a terrible layout. Bowser's Castle, that's a B tier. Just okay. Was done better in Mario Kart Wii, in my opinion. It's just okay, but it's there's nothing wrong with it. Rainbow Road, I think I have to put this one in C tier. It doesn't have the same vibe as the other ones. This one, it's just like, it's okay. The music is pretty good, but it just doesn't have the same feel as the other ones in this game, which we'll get to very soon. Alright, Wee Moo Moo Meadows, first retro track. I'm gonna put it in C tier. B tier. Definitely better than the Mario Kart Wii version. Because this one, it takes place more at dawn or dusk, I don't know. And it has a glider ramp. Yeah, pretty good. GBA Mario Circuit, that's a B tier, in my opinion. Better than other Mario Circuits, because this one, I like the Ultra Hand, and then that's the anti-gravity section. And I like the glider ramp shortcut. DS Cheap Beach, that's a B tier. I like Cheap Beach because, I just like, you know, going on the beach, and pretty cool. I like the colors too. Toad's Turnpike's in F tier. It's so boring. It's not difficult. the shortcut in quotes where you can go on the walls and anti-gravity is boring. And it's not even faster. The Ride Desert's in F tier. The music is playing right now in the background if you can hear it. The 2 desert tracks that I've ranked so far have been boring in the F tiers. Donut Plains 3, in my opinion, it's an A tier because there's some great shortcuts on it. And it's very difficult to work with an SNES track. And like remaking it. And I think they did a really good job, so I think it deserves to be in the A tier. Royal Raceway's a B tier. I hate that they removed the castle shortcut from Mario Kart 64. I mean, it was just a really nice shortcut, which I'm upset they removed. DK Jungle, I ranked this one in my Mario Kart 7 video from yesterday. This one's an A tier. I've always loved this track. Love the music. It's great. DS Wario Stadium has great music, even though it's more associated with another track. Put it in B tier. Pretty cool. Nice layout. I like the stadium idea. GameCube Sherbet Land. This one definitely so much better than the original on the GameCube. It's not as slippery in this one. So yeah, it's a C tier. It's pretty basic, but I like the underwater driving that they added and the anti-gravity. I think there's anti-gravity. Music Park's an A tier. Not an S tier. But I do like I mean, they didn't change it much from the original because the games are so close together, but I'm glad that they brought this one back. Okay, perfect. Yoshi Valley. This one's a B tier. I love how you can't even see where you are. Well, you can't see really where you are compared to other people on the minimap until you get to like the one big turn. DS TikTok Lock. This one's an A tier. I like the idea of being able to go inside a clock, and it's based off the level from Mario Kart from Mario 64, and that's pretty cool. Banana Plant Slides B tier. I like it. I'm glad that they brought it back immediately. Really fun. Grumble Volcano. This is an A tier. I really like Grumble Volcano because, like, the gimmick of the track breaking as the laps progress is really cool. And I've always liked that. N64 Rainbow Road. This one's a B tier. It's okay. It finishes in like 2 seconds, pretty much. Well, it's longer than 2 seconds, but you know what I mean. I like it. It's so much better than 8 Rainbow Road, but not that good. It's just okay. Alright, now onto the Mario Kart 8 on Wii U DLC tracks. We got Yoshi Circuit. This one's a B tier. The outline is a Yoshi, which is pretty cool. Excite Bike Arena is a B tier in my opinion. Oh boy. So I like just to perform the tricks. Pretty fun. So that's overall why I have it ranked as a B tier. Most people put it in like C tier because like there's no strategy to it, which I get. But I like just the thrill of doing that. This is a Dragon Driftway is a C. It's a B tier. It's a B tier because I like the idea. Like, it's just I like the layout specifically. Mute City, that's an A tier. I like the thrill of going fast. Wario's Gold Mine. That's a B tier. I would say it's a B tier because they removed the half pipes from the original, which makes sense because the game didn't originally have them. But it still kind of sucks. Well, it sucks because they removed the half pipes. The track is good. SNES Rainbow Road is B tier. It's fun, but not as good as the 2 Rainbow Roads that are next. Ice Ice Outposts is literally the definition of mediocre. It's okay. I like it. I'm fine with it, but it's just okay. Has a pretty cool layout, but Hyrule Circuit's a B tier. Again, I think it's okay in my opinion, but I still I like that they made a track based on Legend of Zelda. Baby Park is S tier. It's just so chaotic. It's so fun. Why is Sunshine Airport over here? Anyway, Sunshine Airport, that's an A tier. Pretty fun. I like it. Cheese Land. D tier because they turned it into a desert track, which is just kind of boring. In the original, it was like you were on the moon because, you know, the moon is made of cheese, as some people say. But, and there are like little mouse people around with cheese, but they removed that, and now it's just a boring desert. Wild Woods is B tier. I like the layout. It's pretty fun. I mean, I like how you start in anti-gravity because you don't do that on many tracks. Animal Crossing is A tier because there's 4 different versions based on the 4 different seasons from Animal Crossing. I play Animal Crossing, only really New Horizons, but I like how they represented it in Mario Kart. Neo Bowser City's D tier. I didn't like it in the original game. It's just, ooh, this music. It's just okay. It's boring. Never liked it. Ruben Road's A tier. Ruben Road's so fun. I like the idea of being in like a children's playroom. You know, racing around. Like it's a big house. Super Bowl Subway, in my opinion, is an A tier. I've always liked how like you're traveling through Subway. Like Subway Surfers. Big Blue's S tier. Big Blue's really fun. Great track design. It's kind of short, but not short where it feels like nothing happened. Now into the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass tracks. We're gonna have a lot of D tiers, and C tiers. So Paris Promenade is a C tier because it's just kind of boring. I mean, it's okay. Toad Circuit's F tier. I like the shortcuts, but it's so boring. Nothing happens on this track. They should have just brought back Figure 8 Circuit. It would make more sense, even though there'd be literally nothing on it. But it would make more sense because it's Mario Kart 8. Choco Mountain is a B tier. I like Choco Mountain, because, well, I just like, the chocolate idea, you know, Mountain Made Chocolate. Coconut Mall is an A tier. It's not as good as the original, far from it, in fact. Uh, I don't like the fact that the it's so easy to tell which escalator is the right one, and I don't like how the cars move in a different way. But it's Coconut Mall. It has everything else. It's so fun. Tokyo Blur is D tier. It's just boring. Um, one of the worst city tracks. It's just boring. Shroom Ridge is, I'm gonna go A tier. Um, Shroom Ridge is A tier because uh Shroom Ridge is A tier because of the fact that it's just a better version of Toad's Turnpike. Toad's Turnpike sucks, but Shroom Ridge doesn't. Sky Garden's D tier. It's completely different from the original. It sucked all the fun out of the original. And yeah. Ninja Hideaway's an S tier. Really good track. Probably one of the best ones from Mario Kart Tour. I like all the different routes, and I like the purple color. I like the color purple. New York Minute's a D tier. It's kind of boring, kind of like Tokyo Blur. But I mean, it's so unrealistic from New York. Like, it's not busy. Yeah, they changed about Mario Circuit 3 from Mario Kart Wii. Fun fact: Mario Circuit 3 and SNES Rainbow Road have been in 5 Mario Kart games, being the most recurring tracks, being Super Mario Kart, Super Circuit. Mario Circuit 3 was in Mario Kart Wii. Rainbow Road was in 7, and then these were both in Tour, and both in a Deluxe. Calamari Desert is gonna be an A tier. I really like Calamari Desert. I like the train, and I like how they changed the second lap where you go on the tracks. Waluigi Pinball's S tier. It's Waluigi Pinball. It looks really good compared to the original. The original looked okay, but this one looks so much better. Sydney Sprint is one of the better tour tracks. It's probably a B tier. The music really carries this one. Yeah. Snowland is a B tier. I really like the ultra big shortcut that you can do. Mushroom Gorge is a B tier as well. Mushroom Gorge is pretty fun. A D tier for Sky High Sunday. It's just kind of boring, but it was the first original track to the Booster Course Pass, which was pretty cool. Rock Mountain? That's a C tier. It's kind of boring. Merry Mountain's a B tier. There's just a huge straightaway, which I don't really like. London Loop's a C tier. It's kind of boring. Blue Lake is an A tier. Hear me out. They changed it so much from the original. They added the lake. There's no lake in the original. And in this version, there's anti-gravity, which is pretty cool. Maple Treeway's S tier. I mean, it's Maple Treeway. Maple Treeway's epic. Berlin Byways is B tier just because the music is so good. Peach Gardens is going to be an A tier. I like how they changed the final lap to being backwards. 3DS Rainbow Road is an S tier. What a shock. It was S tier in its original iteration, and it's S tier here. Amsterdam, D tier. Boring. Riverside Park, A tier. changed a lot from its original. And I like the idea of it. I don't know why it's called Riverside Park if there's no park. But anyway, I like that you can go through the waterfall. So DK Summit, that's an A tier, baby. I love the half pipes, really fun. But the half pipes are so funny on this track because you can just go like 800 miles in the air. Yoshi's Island, that's our, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th S tier. I like the different areas that you can go in Yoshi's Island. Pretty cool. They translated it very well over to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Bangkok Rush, D tier, boring. Mario Circuit. I'll put it in C tier. Probably one of the better Mario circuits in this game. It's just we could have gotten Airship Fortress, Luigi's Mansion, or Delfino Square, but we got Mario Circuit, the 4th one in the game. Waluigi Stadium, A tier. Waluigi Stadium's great. I talked about it in my Mario Kart Wii video. Singapore Speedway is B tier. Great track design, but the best part is that music. The music is so good. Vancouver Velocity. Vancouver. I'll put it in C tier. It's kind of boring. Like the first lap is the best, and then it just falls apart after that. The music is pretty good though, but it's so quiet that you can't even hear it when you're actually playing it. Tour Athens Dash is definitely the best track, well, best city track, A tier. I like instead of being in the city, you're in like the ruins, which is pretty cool. Daisy Cruiser. This one's A tier. I like the music, even though it's kind of quiet. Oh. I like the idea of driving on a cruise ship. Moonview Highway's S tier. Music is so good. Track design great, and it doesn't feel too difficult either. Squeaky Clean Sprints S tier. I just like the idea of driving around a bathroom. Los Angeles Lap D tier. Bang. Sunset Wilds D tier. No sunset. What happened? But I like the music at least. Koopa Cape A tier. I don't like the tube section because like half the tube is missing. Isn't the top half, so it's underwater now. There's no electric thingy, which I don't like. But it's okay. Madrid Drive, second best city track because the music is so good and I like all the different areas. And there's like 3 different music tracks. Rosalie's Ice World D tier, boring. Bowser Castle 3, A tier. They changed it so much from the original, and they made it so much better. Wii Rainbow Road S tier. So good. I really like how it just feels so adventurous. Roma Avanti, B tier. Like the music, layout's okay. DK Mountain, that's A tier. Really fun, epic. It's like an adventure. Daisy Circuit, B tier. Kind of boring, but I love the layout. I like the music. Bank Cove, A tier. I like the idea of it being an adventure. It's really fun, and I like how many shortcuts you can pull off. Well, this is my full list. This might change over time. I might do it again in a few months, but Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and watch my other videos.